What is up, guys? I'm doing an update on Safemoon. I've been wanting to do sort of like updates on Safemoon, but the problem is because of work, good old Tesla. I'm constantly like, obviously, I don't have the time. I'm gonna try and be more consistent at it. Safe Moon Army is strong. Mad love, mad support to the whole squad. But I'll try and do as many updates as I can and more discussion as I can. That's really more what it's about. I know a lot of the guys have that so much more down than me. The Crypto Atlas, Moon Boy, all those guys have it so down. Like I love watching some of their content because they're just on it. I know Crypto Atlas does it. That's his full-time job, and I hope that at some point I can get to that level. To being able to just do YouTube as my full-time job. Me and my family, like film production is my thing. Like that's really my background. But really just enjoy having been a part of so many communities throughout the years and so many different environments that really have given people like us a voice, and our investments and opportunity to provide for hopefully our families in the future, Like I know what a lot of people say, like be prepared for your investments to go to zero. Like you have to be willing to invest what you can lose. By the way, not financial advice, just my personal opinion, giving you a little bit of update on Safemoon just to give you guys how I feel about the project. Do not take my advice as any financial advice or any like go-to info that is like an investment advice. Anyways, moving on. Excuse me. If you guys go to the Safemoon main website, really your primary source to converting to V2 and consolidating your coins, go on there and convert over. Please don't hold it against me with the coins and tokens. Sometimes, whatever. I obviously know one is if you have your own blockchain, one isn't. So don't hold that against me. So this is your primary source. They posted the contract down here so you can copy and paste and really, you're just finding the correct information. Obviously, always go to the website if you want to get some of the correct information as to what to what to buy, how to consolidate. It's all on there. They even posted on some incentives, not necessarily incentives, but just some main reasons why you're going to want to move from V1 to V2. Guys, we were talking about V2 and waiting. And I remember so many different things. When V2, and now you have so many people that haven't migrated over. It is definitely picking up. So I'm not saying that it isn't. And I'm not like criticizing anybody that wants to be on V1 and is using V1 as like a buy opportunity to like go to V2. I'm just saying that like if we want to move the project forward, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to get to the next level. V2 is the future. Eventually, it will stop being supported. But anyway, some of the changes they made to V1, right? From V1 to V2, to aid in the progress even further, the V1 contract tax rate will be changed from 10%. Will be changed to 10%, which is 9% is going to the LP, and 1% is going to reflections. I mean, you're not getting much reflections, guys. Like when you look at how much is was going to the burn wallet, how much is going in between all the holders that are still there, it just makes no sense to not move over. So just move over when you do get a chance. If you want, it's up to you. But V2 is where we want to be, guys. It's going to open the door for so many different things for us to continue to grow. Another thing is that wind turbines was a thing. Like I know that there was so many like trying to figure out what they were doing with wind turbines. John Caroni came out. The CEO John Caroni came out and gave a little bit of an update on that to the Safemoon Army, and he said currently running wind turbine tests, so we can get some good footage of hydrophobic nanoparticles. We'll be doing an update video on the office, so it's pretty cool. I mean, for me, I like this update because it was like, hey, they're gonna be in the office doing an update on the wind turbines. P.S. It's not lost on me that the hydrophobic nanoparticles and how those tie into the wind turbines is complex to think about. Hence why we will be putting out content around it. Everything ties together at a macro level, macro IoT. So they obviously have a lot of plans with the wind turbines. I know that wind turbines that they have are very light, very compact. It's supposed to provide some sort of purchase back to to the ecosystem somehow, some way, maybe in just the energy that they're using within the office. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not, I haven't deep dived as much as some of the other guys like Safemoon Tim and all these guys. Definitely have a lot more of an ecosystem providing like what exactly they think is going to happen. That's what I think they're gonna do with it. I know that they're saying if it's turning, it's earning or burning, something of that matter. It's just cool that we're obviously going down that path. Like just being green, the ecosystem's being thought of throughout the whole way. The amount of address wallet holders that we have that have migrated over 218,273. That number keeps going up fairly quick. 273 just refreshed 352. So it is going up. I just think that, man, for as much as like I've seen in the space, like everybody was really like hyped up about one in V2, and I just don't see like the masses like moving over as quick as I thought they would have moved over. Definitely want to hear your thoughts. Like, have you moved over? Why haven't you moved over? And if you don't want to move over just yet, like, give me your thoughts, opinion as to how you think the migration is going. I think you should. This is my opinion, though. One of the big, like, drop news that I saw, Safemoon Rai Ben. I like this samurai type of play on that. But anyways, he posted this post here where, so this is on Reddit though, and it's essentially saying it has begun. Let's go. Safemoon V2, Ethereum chain, Coinbase wallet interactions. And it says Coinbase wallet 543, and he kind of posts the BSC scan or the blockchain scan of what's going on in the Ether scan, I'm sorry, and what's going on in some movement in some wallets that maybe Coinbase has. So it is interesting. I don't know necessarily. I saw Safemoon Warrior was like, speaks plain English to me kind of thing, like, what's up, what's going on? And some people on Reddit are saying, looks like Coinbase could be potentially listing P Safemoon. So is that true? Is that happening? I don't know. If it does happen, holy, that's a big effing deal. Like, that's obviously one of the larger exchanges. Most people that know me personally know how I feel about Coinbase. Personally, I think there's so much more that they need to do security-wise, but it is one of the largest exchanges. Put that aside, it is definitely one of the largest exchanges. Definitely would be a major deal if Safemoon got on there. I know that they mentioned that there's two exchanges, one that wanted to wait till V2, with V2 already having been launched. I think that number, as it continues to grow, gives them more of an ability to say, whatever exchange they have on the wayside that decided to wait, they got to see what they wanted to see. The contract is executed. Let's go. Let's start listing, and then let's start getting everybody migrated over. So yeah, I think this is a big surprise. This is something that I'm really excited to see what's actually going on here. Who knows, right? Like, who knows what's actually going on? When you go to, another thing I thought was interesting was when you go to Coinbase's website and you kind of look through the assets, they have V2 listed, properly listed here, but doesn't really have the Safemoon logo. When you click on Safemoon V2, which the only identification you get is the SFM, you click on it, really, okay, comes up, great, it tells you the volume of what's going on. But when you click on V1, it kind of gives you this like, oh, well, actually it's up and running now. Originally it was giving like an error. It's nice to see that it's kind of like back up and running. But yeah, that's what was happening earlier. Anyway, so you see it right there, guys. I mean, obviously they list all assets, and it does say this isn't, Safemoon isn't supported by Coinbase, so it's not like Coinbase is saying that they're supporting it by having it here. But there's some sort of movement going on in the BSC scan and in the Ether scan about where like some of these coins are moving. So Maybe it is Coinbase. Maybe it's another exchange. What do you guys think? Do you think we'll get listed right at the beginning of January? What are your thoughts on what's going on? You know, definitely I'm excited. Let's hope that we get some sort of news now that we have V2. You know, some of the other YouTubers have been saying, you know, now that we have V2, I hope that the team is planning to launch something with it to essentially get some of these big things that they were talking about, V2 being a necessity, essentially pushing that narrative like, hey, this is why we needed it, because of partnerships like this and some pairings like this. So looking forward to seeing what happens there, guys. Once some of that drops, once some of the Bitmart like buying back happens, I'll continue to post some of the videos based off of what I see. Let me know what you guys think and comment down below. Subscribe. Appreciate the support. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm always on there. So all right, guys, catch you on the next video.